Nico!
We need to talk. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Nico's World video. It's your boy Nico's World,
Nico!
and today we are going to go over the Tekken Talk and what the Tekken devs decided to showcase us for the upcoming Season 2. And the Tekken community is kind of tripping balls right now. A lot of people are not liking what they're seeing, and myself included. I'm gonna be real. And some people might be saying, you know, wait for the patch notes. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's gonna happen. And I agree. You're absolutely right. I do agree with that sentiment that we don't know what is the full story of, you know, what we're gonna see. We just saw a glimpse, right? But the thing is that it does breed concern, to say the least, because the biggest problem, or one of the biggest problems with Tekken right now, is the offense. It's too much rush down. It's too much in your face. It's too much forced 50-50s. And that's really all we saw for the Tekken Talk for the most part. It was just offense. It was just, you know, more and more crazy fucking rush down. And that is not what the community wants to see. If you were gonna present a project to a group of people who are interested in the product, but, you know, they have expressed that they don't like this specific thing with your product, how do you think people are going to react when you show more of the thing that they don't like? All you really showed us was Season 1 times 100. And, you know, the Tekken team does try to delve into the opinions of the Tekken community, right? They use social media to help them see, you know, gather opinions and just, you know, take in all the information and see how people feel. So that being said, you guys have taken the information that people have been giving you, saying what they do and what they do like and don't like, and yet you simply just showcase the things that people don't like. And then, you know, some other tweets that Harada put out, it's almost like he was surprised of the response that people were saying and saying, like, wait for the patch notes. Okay, fair. Like I said, that's fair. But I simply cannot understand why you chose to showcase this. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. The whole Tekken Talk made no sense to me. I was like, are they tone deaf? Like, are they not paying attention to what people have been saying, or are they just choosing to not listen, or what's going on here? You know, like, and then they also made like weird changes too. Like, for some reason they made a change to the key charges. So now when you hit somebody with the key charge attack, it doesn't count. It doesn't count as a counter hit property anymore, or whatever. Why? What? Did anybody ask for that? I didn't ask for that. Did anybody? Did you ask for that? I didn't ask for that. That's such a random, weird change. That, like, nobody asked for that. Where the fuck did that even come from? Like who was even complaining about that? Just random, man. You know, so they're just not making sense. It makes you really wonder, like, what are they doing up there? Like, what's going on? Like, what are they thinking? Like, it just seems like they're just not listening, or they're just tone deaf, or they're just choosing not to hear us. I don't get it. You know, it's very strange time for Tekken right now. Very strange and very concerning time for Tekken.
Mentioned that we didn't do that previously, but this is a change in the direction.
What
that said, you can still choose to turn this off if you want.
What is going on? Okay, but moving forward, then they another change that they were talking about in the Tekken Talk was that so if your opponent is in heat and they try to grab you, you get chip damage. And then I think it was Murray continued to say, "Oh well, but it's recoverable." What are you talking about? Like, why are you what? Like, why are you getting punished for breaking a grab? Like, why are you're supposed to be helping defense. That's what everybody was kind of gearing or telling you, you know, the community. That's what they were kind of pushing for the Tekken devs to listen to. Yet they showcased a way where you get punished for guessing right, for being a good defensive player. Nah, eat this chip damage real quick. Make it make sense. Where did that come? Like, what was the thought process? Like, Who thought of that? Like, what? Who thought that was like? Oh, you know what? They're gonna love this. Who said that? That doesn't make any sense. And speaking of grabs, man, don't even get me started on King. Don't get me started on King. Like, what? This guy got charged up attacks now. He has a punishment that leads into Jaguar sprint. Like, I'm tired, bro. Like, I don't understand what they're doing. Like, and again, it's fair to say, you know, you can't pass, again, you can't pass crazy judgment because the patch notes are not out, the full details are not out yet. You know, they specifically said that this patch note is going to have over like 1,000 changes, right? So that's a lot. But when you showcase something, right, when you present something in front of people and say, here, we're showcasing this, you know, check the, and you're trying to showcase like the flashy shit, I guess. Maybe that's what the plan was. They're trying to showcase the offense, I guess, to make, I don't know, keep people interested or something. I don't know. I really don't. I'm trying to understand their side. I'm trying to play devil's advocate, so to speak, because I am trying really hard not to trip out. But I am just, I love Tekken, right? I love this game. I think it's one of the, maybe not now, but I think it has potential to be one of the greatest fighting games of all time. I still believe in this game. But y'all got to do better than this, man. Like, I really hope, you know, there is more solid defensive options to come to fruition when Season 2 drops, because all we saw was offense. I'm gonna be real. I saw no defense. I saw no benefits to defense. I didn't see any, you know, some benefits to, like, you know, maybe like sidestepping or something, or nerfed tracking for some moves, because you know, Tekken 8 moves and attacks, they track way too much in this game. You know, it adopted the nickname Tracking 8, which is, you know, a fair sentiment. You know, so I'm really just concerned. I'm worried of where they're going to take this game. I'm very concerned because, again, these Tekken devs are not the most aware of their game. I feel like they're just doing shit. Like, they don't really, they ask you something and they hear you, but they don't listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see what you're saying, but they don't at the same time. So it's concerning.
What do we do now? Create chaos! 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 Chaos!
All right, so there's no real nice way to say this. Obviously, we saw the Tekken Talk. I feel like the game is moving in an aggressive direction, but I feel like it's being too aggressive now. Like, Season 1, we saw what happened, and I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't like what was shown in Season 1. I feel like there's a lot of mechanics that have been dumbed down. I feel like the game itself just felt like there was no game plan. It's just like, just throw buttons at each other and then go into heat, then go crazy. We've seen it with characters like Kuma, Jin, like these characters like King, all these characters here that are just doing these crazy stuff. Brian is another character as well that does those, that could just go crazy and then does lots of damage. Then we've got chip damage in the game. Like, this stuff is, it doesn't feel like Tekken. It feels like Tekken is losing its identity. And for me personally, like, watching that Tekken Talk, it was very disheartening because, like, there's all of these new moves where characters are just neutral skipping. Like, Zafina's, like, whatever that new move is, it's taking up pretty much half of the screen. And it's just not making any sense to me. And then you will change stuff with characters like King and Yoshi, but then they get new stuff. King, like, you know, homing Giant Swing, homing Shining Wizard. For what reason? King has been a problem in Season 1. Why would you add these things to the character? It doesn't make any sense. And then you look at Jin. okay, down 2 doesn't launch, but then he has full crouch, down forward 4 that now count hit launches it. No one's asking for these changes. In fact, people are asking for things to be toned down. You said that they were gonna get defense mechanics on the Evo FGC video. There was no defensive mechanics in the whole of that Tekken Talk. If anything, everything seemed aggressive. And now, if we break a throw in heat, we now receive chip damage. Why were we being penalized for breaking a throw?
So that was a little snippet of King J, giving his 2 cents on what he thinks of, the Tekken Talk a little bit. I'm not going to show the whole case or showcase the whole thing, but, just to drive the point across. When I was watching this video, it is sad, like it's like a game, that you've played for so long and you love the game. It's like it's dying in front of you, it's like it's dying in front of your eyes. Like, and again, we have to wait for the patch notes. I keep saying this. We have to wait for the patch notes and see. But the things that they decided to showcase, it's just aggression. It's just aggression. I'm like, what is the obsession with aggression? Like, we as a community are asking you to chill the fuck out. Relax with this aggressive monkey button crazy nonsense. Like, chill out. And when I saw that video from King Jet, he looks burned out. He looks like me after I played like 2 games of Tekken. Like, he looks burned out. He looks like he doesn't want to play the game anymore. There was a recent stream that I had where I was fighting this Leo, and my chat even asked me, they was like, Nico, are you good? Like, you okay? I sounded stressed, bro. I was fucking just tired. I was like, oh my fucking God, I'm so over this shit. Motherfuckers was telling me to hydrate. This game is stupid, man. Yeah, but going back to the King J rebuttal, I mean, he likes the game. He loves the game. I love the game. We all pay attention to the game. We all tuned in and watched the Tekken Talk quiz. We all have a shared love for this game. We all do like this game. But, the route that it seems like they're going in and the things that it seems like they're doing and the changes and the things, it's just not making sense. It's confusing people, and it's making people it's just turning people off, man. I don't want to fight King like that. Who the fuck wants to fight King like that? What is these crazy buttons that Jin has now? And why do we keep following this formula of while running move into stance pressure? It's boring. There's like a million characters that do this. They keep following that same formula with a bunch of these fucking characters. What the fuck is Zafina with her fucking mid that hits you from across the fucking screen? Like, what are these moves, man? It's concerning, bro. I'm concerned. I'm worried. And again, if they, who knows what else everybody else has? It's concerning, bro. Talking about don't ask me for shit. Don't ask me for my money then until you actually make some changes that the community wants. I'm just worried for this game. I'm worried the route that they're going. And I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope, people who have expressed their thoughts and opinions and, pretty much they all have the same opinions and thoughts that I have. I hope we're all wrong. I hope we're all wrong after these patch notes come out, because I genuinely believe if these patch notes do not cook, this game is cooked. But we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see, guys. Hopefully we're wrong. And, if you like what the changes are, and how they're going, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I really am. But it seems like the majority is just simply not fucking with this. And hopefully they listen, and hopefully they make some progress with defense and not make offense so suffocating to deal with. But yeah, that's going to be my thoughts and opinions on the Tekken Talk and Season 2 that is dropping within a week. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. I would very much like to see what you guys think. Where's your head at with this game? Are you done with Tekken 8? Are you looking forward to Season 2? Are you, excited for the changes? How do you feel? Like, let me know in the comments, and we'll have a discussion in that comment section. But, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next Nico's World video. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to play Assassin's Creed.